Championship leader Oscar Piastri has yet to make an impact at the top of the timesheets this weekend. The McLaren man was pushing his car to and over the limit in FP3. The former F2 champ tapped the infamous wall of champions, causing a puncture and damage to the rear of his MCL 39.
No damage, I don't know if it's a puncture or the suspension. Okay.
The Australian forced back to the pits to repair the damage on the rear of his car. Piastri wasn't alone though. Nico Hülkenberg also had a spin at the notorious wall halfway through the session.
He's taken a lot of curb there, so he's gone through. Oh my word, how has he got away with that?
So lucky.
Oh well, we're still lucky. Spotted a rush occasion.
Yeah, copy. We cleared the wall, correct?
There's a bit of damage on the rear wing end plate.
That is Davide's reaction to a spin. Ollie Bearman was another to clip the wall as the minutes counted down. The Briton was able to continue without any major damage. But soon after, the Haas driver was in the wall yet again and was lucky to avoid big damage in his VF25.
Yeah, sorry, I touched the wall. I think it's fine. The car is a nightmare though.
Haas celebrate their 200th Grand Prix in Canada. The American outfit started their journey back in 2016, scoring a debut points finish in the Australian Grand Prix with Romain Grosjean behind the wheel. The team celebrate their 200th start with a special livery, a throwback to their 2016 Challenger, emblazoned with the staff members who have joined them on their journey so far. Bearman was quickest of the Haas duo in P15, with Esteban Ocon not far behind in P16. Mercedes looked the team to beat on Friday as George Russell all but matched his pole time from 2024. But the Silver Arrows would not top the times in FP3. A resurgent Lando Norris took the top spot with 15 minutes to go. A fastest lap of a 1:11.799. It's already 0.2 of a second faster than Russell's pole lap last season. Just 9 laps on Friday for Charles Leclerc, and with qualifying on the horizon, the Monegasque was desperate to log some laps. He was one of the first drivers out on track, setting the early benchmark, and eventually finishing the session in P2. Lewis Hamilton struggled to match his teammate despite his extra laps this weekend. The Montreal master was 0.2 of a second back by session's end. Williams have consolidated themselves as best of the rest so far this season, and an impressive Friday gives the Grove-based team confidence it will continue in Canada. A small moment saw Alex Albon across the grass at turn 8, but the Thai driver would finish the session in P10 with teammate Carlos Sainz in P9. Another team pushing for points are the Racing Bulls. Isaac Hadjar set a time good enough for P11, but would have a story to tell after a spin at turn 2.
Sorry about that.
No worries, we're trying.
Fernando Alonso was also pushing the limits early on.
Just realised that he was in way too deep. And that's the thing, if you're caught in two minds, you launch that curb trying to make the corner still that you're never going to get to, and you find the wall.
No rear grip today.
The Spaniard hooked up a flyer late on to finish the session, an impressive P6. So it's Norris fastest ahead of Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton and Verstappen. P6 for Alonso, followed by Antonelli, Piastri, Sainz and Albon. P11 for Hadjar, with Gasly, Lawson, Stroll and Bearman just behind. Ocon, Colapinto, Hülkenberg, Bortoleto and Yuki Tsunoda rounded out the finishers.